Yo, what it do, SRT gang? It's your boy, the Fat Swaggy Reacts, and we are back with another reaction video. And today we're gonna be reacting to another George Carlin stand-up reaction, and this one is on a "You Have No Rights." If you guys are, are George Carlin fans, I mean, and you like the content at the end of this video, hopefully you'll consider being a part of the family. Hit that sub button. Like, even if you don't hit the sub button, like, at least hit the share button so it can get out there so somebody cares. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not definitely trying to upload a video of him every day. So if you guys have any requests for him, any like of your favorite stand-ups, like, let me know. Like, send some links down in the comments, and I'll definitely react to him. You know what I'm saying? I upload every single day. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. Like, we're quarantining outside, so I'm not going nowhere. So I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. Let's get it.
Swearing on the Bible. You understand that shit?
And again, like, sorry for the bad quality in the video. It's just what they have on YouTube, guys. So I can't really control it. So sorry.
They tell you to raise your right hand, place your left hand on the Bible. Does this stuff really matter? Which hand? Does God really give a fuck about details like this?
Right.
You're supposed to put your right hand in the Bible, you raise your left hand. Would that count? Or would God say, sorry, wrong hand, try again?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like, I never thought about that, though. Have y'all ever thought about that, bro? Like, why did that even matter? Like, it's either, like, you're gonna lie or you're gonna tell the truth. It's either, like, you don't...
And why does one hand have to be raised? What is the magic in this gesture? This seems like some sort of a primitive voodoo mojo shtick.
Oh, wow.
Why not put your left hand on the Bible, let your right hand hang down by your side? It's more natural. Or put it in your pocket. Remember what your mother used to say? Don't put your hands in your pockets. Does she know something we don't know? Is this hand shit really important?
Right.
Well, let's get back to the Bible, America's favorite national theatrical prop. Suppose the Bible they hand you to swear on is upside down, or backward, or both, and you swear to tell the truth on an upside down, backward Bible. Would that count?
Right.
Suppose the Bible they hand you is an old Bible and half the pages are missing. Suppose all they have is a Chinese Bible in an American court.
What?
Or a Braille Bible and you're not blind. Suppose they hand you an upside down, backward Chinese Braille Bible with half the pages missing.
What the world going on? Like, all that happened. Like, why? Never mind. Let's continue. Just continue.
At what point does all of this stuff just break down and become just a lot of stupid shit that somebody made up?
Right.
They fucking made it up, folks. It's make-believe. It's make-believe. Now.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Okay. Let's leave the Bible aside. We'll get back to the science fiction reading later. The more important question is, what is the big deal about swearing to God in the first place? Why does swearing to God mean you're going to tell the truth? Wouldn't affect me.
I mean, then again, but it be some people even lying on God, because they can be saying, I swear to God, but they'll still be lying. So it's like, bro, like, why even, like say that then, bro? Like, if you know you're gonna lie, then why say swear to God or swear on this person or that person? Like why you wishing death upon them, bro? Like, you're lying to them. So that, come on, man, stop.
Said to me, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? I'd say, yeah.
Right.
I'll tell you about as much truth as the people who wrote that fucking Bible. How do you like that? Huh?
Hey.
Swearing on the Bible doesn't mean anything. It's kid. Swearing to God is kid stuff. Remember when you were a kid? If you told another kid something he didn't quite believe, he'd say, "You swear to God?"
Right.
I would always say, "Yeah, I swear to God." Even if I...
Yeah, like, and they even said, you know what I'm saying? I mean, nowadays, but some people say nowadays, you know, they be like one gang or whatever. You know how these younger generations is, bro. They crazy.
I was lying. Why not? What's going to happen if I lie? Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing happens if you lie. Unless you get caught, and that's a whole different story.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Sometimes a kid would think he was being slick with me, and he'd say, "You swear on your mother's grave?" I'd say, "Yeah. Why not? First of all, my mother was alive. She didn't even have a grave. Second of all, even if she was dead, what's she gonna do? Rise from the grave and come and haunt me? Come and haunt me? All because I told a lie to an 8-year-old? Get fucking real, will ya?
Yo, come on, bro. Yo, George Carlin is hilarious, bro. Like, I love this guy, bro. He keeps it real. He knows what he's talking about. He's very educated, so it's like, bro, I love this guy, bro. He definitely knows what he's talking about.
Sometimes I would say, I swear on my mother's tits.
Whoa.
Kids are impressed.
I ain't never said that, my guy. I'm not gonna my mom's tits. Nah, I'm not
Just with things like that. I mean, I don't care about my mother's tits either. I don't care if they fell off. Fuck her. Not my problem. They're your tits, Ma. You keep an eye on them. Swearing to God doesn't mean anything. Swearing on the Bible doesn't mean anything. You know why? Because Bible or no Bible, God or no God, if it suits their purposes, people are going to lie in court. The police do it all the time. All the time. Yes, they do. It's part of their job to protect, to serve, and to commit perjury whenever it supports the state's case. Swearing on the Bible is just one more way of controlling people and keeping them in line, and it's one more thing that holds us back as a species. Here's one more item for you, the last in our civics book, rights. Boy, everyone in this country is always running around yammering about their fucking rights. I have a right, you have no right, we have a right, they don't have a right. Folks, I hate to spoil your fun, but there's no such thing as rights, okay? They're imaginary. We made them up, like the boogeyman. The Three Little Pigs, Pinocchio, Mother Goose, shit like that. Rights are an idea. They're just imaginary. They're a cute idea. Cute. But that's all. Cute and fictional. But if you think you do have rights, let me ask you this. Where do they come from? People say, well, they come from God. They're God-given rights. Oh, fuck. Here we go again. The God excuse. The last refuge of a man with no answers and no argument. It came from God. Anything we can't describe must have come from God. Personally, folks, I believe that if your rights came from God, He would have given you the right to some food every day, and He would have given you the right to a roof over your head. God would have been looking out for you. God would have been looking out for you.
Facts.
You know that?
That's facts.
He wouldn't have been worried about making sure you have a gun so you can get drunk on Sunday night and kill your girlfriend's parents. But let's say it's true. Let's say God gave us these rights. Why would He give us a certain number of rights? The Bill of Rights in this country has 10 stipulations, okay? 10 rights. And apparently God was doing sloppy work that week because we've had to amend the Bill of Rights an additional 17 times. So God forgot a couple of things, like slavery. Just fucking slipped His mind.
Oh, I don't know how that was slipping mind.
But let's say God gave us the original 10. He gave the British 13. The British Bill of Rights has 13 stipulations. The Germans have 29. The Belgians have 25. The Swedish have only 6. And some people in the world have no rights at all. What kind of a fucking goddamn God-given deal is that?
That's tough.
No rights at all? Why would God give different people in different countries different numbers of different rights? Boredom? Amusement? Bad arithmetic? Do we find out at long last, after all this time, that God is weak in math skills? Doesn't sound like divine planning to me. Sounds more like human planning. Sounds more like one group trying to control another group. In other words, business as usual in America. Now, if you think you do have rights, one last assignment for you. Next time you're at the computer, get on the internet, go to Wikipedia. When you get to Wikipedia, in the search field for Wikipedia, I want you to type in Japanese Americans 1942, and you'll find out all about your precious fucking rights, okay? All right. You know about it. You know about it.
Dope.
Yeah. In 1942, there were 110,000 Japanese American citizens in good standing, law-abiding people who were thrown into internment camps simply because their parents were born in the wrong country. That's all they did wrong. They had no right to a lawyer, no right to a fair trial, no right to a jury of their peers, no right to due process of any kind. The only right they had, right this way, into the internment camps. Just when these American citizens needed their rights the most, their government took them away. And rights aren't rights if someone can take them away. They're privileges. That's all we've ever had in this country is a bill of temporary privileges. And if you read the news even badly, you know that every year the list gets shorter and shorter and shorter.
Right, bro. Bro, like, this man knows what he's talking about, bro. Listen to this man, bro. Like come on, man. He knows what he's talking about, bro.
Yeah. Sooner or later, the people in this country are going to realize the government does not give a fuck about them. Government doesn't care about you or your children or your rights or your welfare or your safety. It simply doesn't give a fuck about you. It's interested in its own power. That's the only thing, keeping it and expanding it wherever possible. Personally, when it comes to rights, I think one of two things is true. I think either we have unlimited rights or we have no rights at all.
Right.
Personally, I lean toward unlimited rights. I feel, for instance, I have the right to do anything I please. But if I do something you don't like, I think you have the right to kill me.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
So where are you going to find a fairer fucking deal than that?
Nah, brother.
So the next time some asshole says to you, I have a right to my opinion, you say, oh yeah, well I have a right to my opinion, and my opinion is you have no right to your opinion. Then shoot the fuck and walk away.
That's hey. Yo, bro, that was George Carlin, bro. Bro, you have no rights, bro. Dude, it's hilarious as expected. This guy knows what he's talking about, bro. I upload every day, like a video of him every day. If not, I can do multiple videos. You guys just let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely do it. SRT gang, we out this thing. Let's get it.